The Crimean Bridge was blown up again in the early hours of this morning. This time it is suspected to be a seaborne explosion which killed 2 people. It was attacked for the first time 7 months ago in October 2022. That was a truck bomb, which I explained in a previous video. Russia has declared an emergency and instructed Crimean traffic to use the alternate route through the new regions, the Russian-occupied war zone, which was part of the land grab last year in April 2022. From this, we can assume that vehicle traffic on the Crimean Bridge is impossible to continue. Last time, light vehicles could still pass on the surviving lane. This attack may not be as dramatic as the first. There are no wild flames and there's less mangled steel. But the roadway has been more severely disrupted this time. Both roadways are impassable. The rail spans, however, look unaffected and appear open to rail traffic, to the disappointment of Ukraine. This longest bridge in Europe has dual road spans on the north and parallel dual rail spans to the south. The first attack was on the elevated portion on the ramp up to the central arch over the shipping lane. This latest attack was on the low-level spans on the eastern side on a separate open stretch of water. One span has been mangled and badly damaged. The less damaged span has dropped at its end support and was shifted sideways in the blast by about 1.5 meters. It has also been damaged mid-span, showing a distinct droop. It will also need to be replaced. The support at the other end of the span has also been compromised. 2 Ukrainian seaborne drones are suspected of carrying out the attack, but it's not clear from the available visuals where the blasts were centered. Unlike before, this time unofficial Ukrainian sources have admitted it was a joint Navy and Special Forces operation. Last time the roadways were swiftly restored in 3 months. However, the damaged rail spans took a bit longer, requiring 7 months for complete repair. This time round, the road repairs might be more difficult due to the severity of the standing span's damage. Repair crews may not be able to utilize it during the restoration process. The Crimean Bridge holds immense significance for Russia. It stands as their vital connection to Crimea. Russia relies mostly on rail transportation to supply its army. The Crimean Bridge serves as the pivotal rail link supporting the southern front lines. However, this lifeline is vulnerable with 3 major rail choke points along its route. The rail line near Vuhledar is located too close to the front lines. It remains within artillery range, making it practically useless for transporting war supplies. The connection over the mudflats at Konchar has already been targeted and repaired in the last few weeks. But the Kerch Strait rail link is the most fragile, essential artery feeding the Kherson and Zaporizhzhia fronts. This attack shows it hangs by a thread, constantly threatened by attacks. If the Kerch Strait rail link is cut, the Russian war effort will slowly starve into defeat, just like Russia had no choice but to retreat from the Kherson front when they could no longer get supplies across the Dnipro River after the bridges were cut. Russia owns this mess it has created for itself by embarking on an irrational war. A war Wagner chief Prigozhin has so eloquently explained was started on the lies of the army top brass so they could get rich. If you found this information valuable, be sure to like and share this video. Click the link to see my video on the previous attack. Thanks for watching.